is Jay with BBC Cruise Life. I wanted actually to chime in on a couple of things that I've been seeing online with the new rules from Carnival and the whole uproar and everything that it's caused. First of all, uh, to me, these rules probably should have been enforced a little bit better um, than what they were. But I mean, it's Carnival. You're on a vacation. They're trying to make sure everybody's having a good time. So I don't have even an issue with it. But uh, seeing some of the reaction videos from the last couple of days about, boots on the ground and the liquor package and whatnot. And to me, it's a whole lot of nothing. These rules are there because it's a whole lot of people that want to take, a nice vacation for whatever it is, whatever they're trying to escape, the whole shebang. And so for a certain group of people, and I'm not even going to, call them out or anything like that, to act like this is some type of uh, attack or whatever you want to call it on a certain group of people, yeah, that's nonsense. Um, we're trying to have a good time, and the fact that ain't nobody twerking, and we can't do this, and well, we're not gonna play. Which, granted, I boots on the ground. I didn't know anything really about it until uh, yesterday. I'd never really even heard the song, but it's nothing offensive about it, but I get where Carnival's coming from, and I'm just like, okay, well, you can't play boots on the ground. You still got Delicious to Slide, which is always I mean, that's a crowd favorite. That's a classic. You can do the wobble. There's a whole bunch of other things that they're still going to play that, just because you can't go out there and, check your booty thing for whatever, now it's a problem, and now you threatening to walk away from Carnival, whatnot. Which, let's be honest, the only reason why you on Carnival is because it is the fun ship. I'm not even gonna lie. I've been on a couple of cruises, and between Princess and between Carnival and Royal Caribbean, it is the fun ship. They cater to a lot of things that are fun. But then let's also address the elephant in the room. Uh, the whole reason why you're on Carnival is because you can't afford the other cruise ships. Having looked at some of what the prices of some of the other ones are, yeah, you ain't trying to you don't make that type of bread. Your family don't make that type of bread, or they do have that type of bread, but they're not going to spend it on you, or whatever the case may be. Because if you 22 and trying to be whatever, yeah, you don't have 4 grand to go on Royal Caribbean. You don't have 3,500 to go on Princess or Celebrity or Norwegian or whatnot. Plus, even if you did, you be out of place because all you trying to do is get turned up and the whole shebang. So let's just stop with the whole outrage that Carnival is trying to, target a certain group of people and whatnot. No, Carnival is to the point where they like, look, we gave y'all a whole bunch of rope, you hang yourself with it, and so now instead of y'all having dance offs in the elevator corral and you know having twerking contests and you know all this, that, and the third, trying to play nuck if you buck in the club, which is never a good problem. I mean, that's never a good idea. Even if it's on land, that would be a bad idea. But certainly at sea, you're not trying to do that because ain't nobody trying to get crunk like that. So um, this really boils down to a lot of self-awareness and lack thereof by the people that are doing the complaining the most, is because they think that they paid their money, even though it's through a firm, so that they're more than willing to pay 48% on a $1,500 cruise, because I guarantee you they only got the inside cabin. They're not going to try to bulk up to go on uh, the balcony or anything like that. But you know it is what it is. But then, say, like I said, the elephant in the room is the fact of they lack the self awareness to say, hey, you know what? There's 3,000 people on this boat, and everybody paid the same amount of money, or everybody paid a lot of money. I don't want to say the same amount of money, but everybody paid a lot of money to go on this cruise, to have a good time, and to just relax and be people and whatnot. And y'all up here acting like it's Saturday night at the club, and y'all want bottles and twerking and trying to play little Uzi Vert and all this other stuff. Ain't nobody got time for all that. So, you know, just the people that are the people that have the problem with it the most are the people that this ain't really for them. The cruise life ain't for them, because the fact that they first thing they want to do is trying to turn up and get crunk and this, that, and the third. Okay, that just shows out the gate y'all are not ready for this experience. Cruises are not for y'all to get turned up and all this that. Cruises are to go and relax and to go see an exotic place that you would not be able to go see if you were trying to fly there directly and pay for the hotel and all this other stuff. It is to have a good time, to have good food, to and see some sights that you wouldn't see before, and just to escape whatever hell is going on, on the mainland in the world, and that we try to dealing with. So, what to the outrage people that are talking about, oh well, this group is being targeted, da 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 da. You know what? I'm gonna need y'all to go and sit down and have several seats and let the grown folk have our day. This is Jay with BBC Cruise Life. Peace.